What's up, guys? Welcome. All right. I'm feeling a lot better. I had a root canal earlier this morning, so I was kind of glad this one didn't snap fill because I was kind of drooling a little bit earlier. So we are good. I got the draft over my other ear, so I'll try to stay on top of that with you guys. But yeah, we're ready to go. What's going on, Casey? Welcome, bud. We got a few new people in the break, so welcome. Thanks, guys, for jumping in. Let me crack these for you. Should be a fun break. I've got a lot of boxes where it's like my last box that I've got. I'm down to my last 24 tribute, my last 25 tribute, my last select, my last Tops Mega, and those are actually my last two jet collections as well. So I think the only thing I've got more of are those Series 1 Megas and the Inceptions. I think I've only got like one or two Inceptions left. So sorry, Chuck, I got more Series 1. We're going to get through it though. I do have some live fills up. So again, because we've been doing so many of these select live fills, we've been doing a lot of the tribute live fills as well. And because I'm out, got to switch it up a little bit. So I've got two different options for the live fills. The live fills are something we do at the end of the breaks. They're completely optional. You don't have to participate. It has nothing to do with the 8-boxer. You do not need to be in the main break to participate. Has, again, nothing to do with it. Just something at the end of the stream, I'd always get people asking, like, hey, can we break anything else? Does anybody else want to cut anything? We just found it's a lot easier to do that if we do that if we fill it as we go. So two different options. One, on the right side of the screen over here, this list that you see here is for a single box Bowman Chrome hobby. So Bowman Chrome hobby box, we are at $40 a spot. Each spot is going to be good for 3 random teams in that one. So triple random, $40 a spot. And if you want to grab a spot in that, just claim the number and specify for me that it's for Bowman Chrome, because my other option I've got is 24 Bowman's Best. So 24 Bowman's Best box, that one is over here on the left side of the screen. I have that one at $69 a spot. Again, 10 spot list. The big thing on both of those is don't send payments until we actually verify that we were able to close. If we can't close the break, you don't need to send. If it doesn't go, you don't need to send anything. It's a lot easier to not have to deal with refunds, so you don't send. That way I don't have to send it back. If it closes, then you can send payment. So just like that. So Chris is going to start us off. He's taking spot 7 in both. So I'm going to update these lists as we claim them. I do not have a co-pilot. I'm riding solo, so I am going to update them myself. Whoops, Chris Jones. So just bear with me. We'll probably get a few here at the beginning. 7 on both for you, Chris. You got it, bud. So also for the shipping process, again, we got a few new people, so I want to explain this all out. What we do on the shipping is I consolidate everything down and ship once a week. So I break every day, Monday through Friday. I put up a break similar to this every day. I also break over in our NFL trade room. The NFL group, we've got football breaks going there. So between the two, it's a lot of breaking. I break every day of the week, Monday through Friday. I take the weekend off. And then that following Monday, my sorter comes in and sorts the entire previous week's breaks. It takes all day to do that, but they sort all of the breaks on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we print all of the labels. Once all of the labels are printed, again, takes all day on Tuesday. Wednesday morning on my way into the warehouse, I'll drop everything off at UPS, USPS. On Tuesday, when the labels are being printed, those labels are pulled from my DM. So when you DM me your address, my wife actually does my labels for me. So she's got an iPad logged into my Facebook Messenger. She'll open up that iPad, find our message, type in the address, print it, and then she'll snap a picture of it right there in my Messenger and send it to you. So you'll get a DM with the tracking as it's being printed on Tuesday. So let's see. Terry's going to grab 1 and 2 in both. Let me update that one. Let's see. So 4 spots total there, Terry. Just going to copy paste. Copy paste. There we go. 1 and 2 in that one. And then copy paste. There we go. All right. So 1, 2, and 7 down on both lists. I know that's a little hard to see. It'll get a little easier as I start pulling those boxes down from the back. Like I said, we'll start clearing that space. But those are the lists. 1, 2, and 7 down on each one. All right, and then one other thing, if you haven't done so already, be sure, Gary, it wasn't great, man. Yeah, so here's the thing. It wasn't a great box. It was definitely the worst of the three. We didn't get the bunch of autos. We didn't get we got a downtown in box two. Here's what we did find out. Drake, two of his three boxes had 10 autos. Dude, it's a hot case. So there are Panini's or somebody's reporting that some of the cases have like 5 or so boxes with like 10 plus autos in them. So they're pulling like 60 autos out of a case. So we got one of the three. So I feel a lot better about those last night. It wasn't a one box thing. I think that's now 3 boxes out of the case that have had that. So yeah, dude, y'all need to be getting into Manny's break, Coit's breaks. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start running it. We'll do the rest kind of as we go. Here, I'm gonna pull some of these down. I usually have these stacked. I don't want those to fall back behind the desk. I'm just gonna jump on in here and put this here. We'll put these here. Give me some space. There we go. All right. We'll start with the megas. We'll start with the retail boxes. So we got a 25 Series 1 Mega Box. All cards will ship. 2 spots on Bowman Chrome, 3 and 4. You got it, bud. Bowman Chrome, that is this list over here. 3 and 4, Nick Bahan. Yeah, Terry, I think you've just got the Angels to close in this one, if I recall. Let me see, Terry. You've got one team, and sorry, was it? I think it was to close, wasn't it? Terry, yeah, you got the Angels, bud. Yeah, we haven't done. This isn't for Rams. We're filling the live fills, but we haven't started running any of them yet. So I'm just going to start cutting packs on these. We're just going to skim through the base on these. They will all get sorted and shipped, but we'll just skim them to keep things moving. Yeah, I'm guessing that based on what we're seeing from elsewhere, it sounds like that we probably have a few more boxes that are going to be like that with a whole bunch of autos in them out of those optics. So again, if you guys are on drip, Coit is breaking those on drip. Manny has a box line. I think he's got, I don't know if it's a mini to close or Phil, you were asking when you hopped on about the mini. Yeah, Manny is in Florida. I'm in Oregon, so we operate completely independently of each other. So yeah, he's running his minis, but he has 3 boxes from the same case that I had my 3 boxes from. There's 4 of us. We each got 3 boxes out of that case, and it's looking like it's going to end up being a hot case. Manny's a little hesitant to advertise it because he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to imply that it's there, and it turns out that it's not. But it's like, dude, that's the people who have been seeing these have been seeing like 5 boxes or so come out of the case that way. So, I mean, I'm sure people would like to know that we have a case like that. So, he doesn't want to promote it. I will. All right, here we go, guys. Best of luck. Like I said, I'm just going to skim the base. All the sleeving I'll do after the break, but if it's going to get top loaded, we'll do that as we go. So I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out for like the main rookies, any kind of color. The other boxes we'll actually go through and read them all off. Here we go. First pitch. Adrian Beltre, first pitch. We'll take it. MLB, stars of MLB, Brooks Lee. Come on, give me something out of this one. I've had a couple slow boxes on these. Rainbow foil, Ryan Jeffers. Rafael Devers, stars of the MLB. Dylan Cruz on the base rookie. Top load that one. Yeah, I had my root canal earlier this morning, so it's all the Novocaine's finally worn off. I can feel my mouth again. James Wood, stars. My wife was like, what if it fills quick? I was like, then it's going to be a fun break for them. Jace Young. Let's leave that one up. be fun. Drooling all over the mat. Corey Seager, Stars of the MLB. So I'll go ahead and top load these two. Beltre, and Dylan Cruz. Come on. Ooh, easy. Stars. Vlad. Also that Aaron Judge all tops team, both base. Carlos Correa, Stars of the MLB. Gunnar Henderson, 35th. Lou Bob, Stars of the MLB. Resigns. Also got word that if you guys want to go check it out, Multiverse is done. It is done. It is published. It is up. Official release day on it is tomorrow, so I will have a very heavy Multiverse break tomorrow lined up. Yordan Alvarez, Stars of the MLB, and then Jose Barrios on the silver. Trey Sweeney, base rookie. So if you guys hadn't seen them, they did their Series 1 earlier this year. I can't remember. It was either like December or January. I forget when that they debuted it, but we ran through those. We did a ton of them. It's a repack that Rare Edition builds. And what's cool about it is they published the checklist. The entire checklist is up on their site. Nathan Eovaldi for the Rangers on that purple speckle. That is 3 of 250 for the Rangers. Rangers, Michael Buchholz. Top load that in a second. Ellie De La Cruz, 24 greatest hits. Fernando Tatis, Stars. But yeah, they published the entire checklist. They've got the headliners. They throw some bonus cards in some of those boxes. They even publish those. So you can literally see every single one. Also, they did a little different this time for Series 2. They actually sorted them by team, which is cool. So if there's a team you're looking at, you can hop in there and see exactly what you got. Kobe Mayo, we're going to sleeve that one up after. Jackson Churio, Stars, Shota. Dude, Nick, yeah. Dude, the schedule's been a little weird. Inception, you would think should be here by now. Absolutely. I would expect that to be. It's usually one of the first products on the year. Ben Rice, rookie. Yeah, I don't know. I have not heard anything. The only thing I know of that's coming out is Topps Chrome Black. Topps Chrome Black and, of course, Bowman Hobby, or, Bowman Baseball. Ellie De La Cruz, Jake Irvin. Those are the only two of the bigger products. Like I think what Heritage just released, right? Not something we typically break a lot of. It's kind of hard to get into these breaks. It's a lot of cards. Jacob Wilson on the base rookie. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. I'm hoping it releases because it's something we've done case breaks of that in the past. Call to the Hall, Derek Jeter, Aaron Judge, Stars of the MLB. Come on. Give me an auto. Matt Chapman, Stars. Come on. Adrian Beltre, Rangers. Stars of the MLB, Juan Soto. Brooks Lee. Bobby Witt. And that's it. No autos. We get the one numbered. Laid in, missing any killer Rangers. No, you did get this one. You get the only numbered card out of that first mega box, Michael. So Nathan Eovaldi was to 250. Yeah, the only other notables out of that one, Dylan Cruz, Jacob Wilson, and Adrian Beltre first pitch. No autos. We'll keep trying on those. Again, I mention this a lot. It adds like $2 to the break to add that in there. It's like $2 a team on average. Also helps get that box count up too. All right. One more mega box. This one's a little quicker. Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome Megas are nice. This is, again, last one I've got of these. I've been holding this one for a minute. I'm going to try to get some more, but they've actually been a little tough to find. Jordan Milazovich, Seth Lugo, Edward Julian, Xander Bogaerts on a Ray Wave, Jackson Churio, we'll take that one, rookie refractor, Andre Lipschitz on the X-Fractor. Again, I'll sleeve all those X-Fractors and Ray Waves and base refractors and all that good stuff. The top loads we'll do as we go, though. There's Churio. Yohan Rojas, Spencer Steer, Mike Yastrzemski, Future Stars, Josh Young, Tyler Cropley, and Jordan Wicks, X-Fractors. Davis Schneider, Luis Matos, Luis Robert, Nolan Gorman, Colt Keith, rookie refractor, another good one, and then Drew Rom, X-Fractor. So 2 good refractors on the rookies. Let's get an auto. Justin Steele, Marcus Semien, Randy Arozarena, Evan Carter, Yu Darvish Prism Refractor, Austin Wells X-Fractor. Come on, come on. Nolan Shanuel, Masataka Yoshida, Acuna, Josh Young, Ray Wave, Trey Cabbage, and Zach Remillard X-Fractors. Hoping this box was marinating something up. Heston Kjerstad, Julio, Yamamoto, base rookie. We'll top load that one. All Etch, Bobby Witt, Quinn Priester, and Curtis Mead, X-Fractors. All right, Titans are on the clock. Draft started. Come on. Purple. Hopefully an auto. Justin Martinez, Kyron Paris, David Bednar, Jackson Rutledge on a refractor, David Hamilton X-Fractor, and our purple is the Giants, Matt Chapman, 179 out of 275. I said, nice. I'll see that Langford. Let's see it, bud. All right. Let's see. Well, let's go select. And we'll put that down so it doesn't tip over. All right, if you're just joining us, I do have a couple of different live fills that are up. So I wonder who they're going to pick. I'm a Jags fan, obviously, so yeah, I'm hoping he's a bust. But yeah, if you're just joining us, we do have a couple live fills open. I've got 2 different options. Again, this is for after the break. Has nothing to do with the 10 boxer. If you want to jump into this, completely optional, but I've got 2 different live fills. On the right side of the screen, you can see I've got 5 spots down in a 10 spotter for a Bowman Chrome. Sorry, it's all in your face. Bowman Chrome Hobby. Bowman Chrome Hobby box on the right side. $40 gets you 3 random teams in that one, so it's a 10 spotter. On the left side of the list over here, I've got Bowman's Best. Same deal, 10 spots, 3 random teams each. That one's at $69 a spot. So if you want to be in either or all of those, whatever you want, just drop a comment there in the chat. Let me know what number you want on the list. I'll add you to it. Specify for me which one it is. Spot 1 in Best, spot 4 in Chrome, whatever you want. Just make sure they're available. I don't think either of those are. Let's see. Sorry, I'm feeling these up for the thick ones. All right. Big thing there is do not send payment unless we close. If we don't close the live fill, no need to send. That way I don't have to refund. All right, we got Adele Amador, Ozzie Smith, James Wood, rookie on the silver, Stan Musial, blocker, and turbocharged Nick Lofton. This again is the last box of the case. Come on. There's James Wood. Throw me in number 3 on best. You got it, bud. I'll get through this pack and I'll update that list. We got spot 3 down, so we're 4 down on Bowman's best. Evan Carter, River Ryan to 199, Alex Rodriguez, Jace Bowen, and numbers Jackson Churio. A-Rod is 174 out of 199 for the Rangers. Go Texas. And then let's update that list. Yeah, best is Hobby. Yep, that's right. Texas on A-Rod. Yes, sir. Yeah, that is the 4 auto hobby box. That one there. All right. Come on, man. Out with a bang on select. Let's get a big last box. It's going to make me keep updating this as we go. So I'll try to catch if the screen gets fuzzy, it's my autofocus. It turns itself on. I got to manually go in and keep turning it off. Bryce Eldridge, I'll try to keep an eye on it. Jim Palmer, Colt Emerson on the maroon. Diamond level, George Lombard. And our patch, Aiden Miller, nice. Should be to 49. Looks like a piece of the nameplate, maybe. We'll take it. Who's got the fills? Philly was Phil Kosmala. That's 17 out of 49. Nice low number there for the fills. Aiden Miller on the patch. We'll take that all day. And 78 out of 149 for Colt Emerson. Seahawks, sorry. I'm listening to football in my ear. Seattle Mariners. All right, this one should be that last blocker. Bob Gibson, Aaron Judge, Jacob Mizorowski. Turbocharge, Paul Skeens, rookie insert, and then Thomas White, tricolor. We'll sleeve both of those. Those tricolors are unnumbered. Ty Floyd, Robin Ventura, Frank Thomas on a silver. Numbers, Buster Posey, and Aaron Judge, base, premier level. Owen Cassie, King Griffey Jr., diamond level, Johnny Farmello. Sensations insert, Junior Caminero, and orange, I believe, is to 49, Johnny Damon as an A, 17 of 49. Orange, Johnny Damon going to the A's. That's Jeff Bryant. Waiting on that first auto. Xavier Isaac, Max Anderson, Homer Bush Jr. on a tricolor, Ichiro, and Turbocharge, Bryce Matthews. Pick is in. Who we got, Titans? Carlos Beltran, Dylan Cruz, Nolan Shanuel, Cam Ward, there he goes. Kyle Manzardo on a silver, and the auto, Xavier Isaac, tie-dye. Dude, that tie-dye is nasty. to 25 is going to be for the Rays. Blake Talbot. Manny, don't mess with me. Did they really? Hold on. He's. I think Greeny's talking now. Major breaking news. Wow. It's in my ear. That is. Yeah, they traded. Wow. 18 of 25. What did we pay for that? 5 overall. Oh, my God. Wow. A second, a fourth, and next year's one. Oh. Wow. That's insane. Colt Keith, Alex Rodriguez, Jackson Merrill, silver rookie, Matt Shaw, Arjun Namala. Wow. Dude, we are trading a lot to pull this off. That's crazy. All right, there's, again, Xavier Isaac going to the Rays. So nice hit for the Rays. Blake Talbot. That's the sort of trade that has consequences, dude. You're not kidding, man. Good, bad, or ugly, there will be consequences on that. RCR the patch. I got you, Phil. Let's see. Manny was asking me, do I want to see that happen? Man, I don't know. I'm... Dude, I don't know. Better get that Hunter jersey pre-ordered. The thing is, it's two positions that we needed to address desperately. I just don't think he's going to be able to play them both. All right. Wow. All right, here we go. Josh Knopf, Chase Davis, another tie-dye, George Brett. Who's got him? Who's got the Royals? Garrett Nabel. Nice tie-dye, Brett. Dude, we'll take that. Trey Morgan. We got to get more. I want more select, man. Connor Norby. Sensations rookie. I know Chuck's not on board, but I like it. Let's check the number. 18 to 25. George Brett. Should be one more auto. Don Mattingly. Marcelo Mayer. Paul Skeens on a silver. We'll take that. Adam Jones. And numbers insert. Jackson Merrill. There's Skeens. And this one should be the last auto. Michael, dude, I know, man. I know. I really like these. It's a good set. Chase Dollander, Starlin Caba. Jairo Iriarte. We've opened a ton of it. Brady House to 199. And then last auto in select is Adele Amador for the Rockies. Rockies getting a cheap hit. They weren't bad at all. Rockies were a $19 team out with Matt Plow. And then Brady Howes is 137 out of 199. Oh, we traded fourths with them. We traded sixths with them. Okay, that's not as bad. Well, we did give up next year's first round, though. I don't know. That better be a late 20s pick or better. There's Amador. God, my knee just cracked so hard. RCR? Got you, bud. RCR the house. right, RCR in that one. So, guys, on the RCR, what they're looking at here, these are the slabs that Rare Edition does. They're the ones that do the Gorilla Glass slabs. They are hands down the nicest slabs on the market. They don't sell for what PSA does. No one does. But they are the nicest slabs. It's what got us working together with them. It's a polycarbonate shell with Gorilla Glass on both sides. It's got rounded corners. It's got that cold glass feel to it. It feels like you're holding an iPhone. They're a little pricier at $39, but the turnaround time is fast. They get them graded in like less than a week. For my guys that, because I break here from their warehouse, I can just walk them over to them. So I get mine turned around really fast for you guys. This is what we do most of. This is the raw card review. So it's like what Beckett does at card shows, except instead of using that cheap, flimsy card saver, they use an actual one-touch with the sleeve inside to protect the surface, tamper-proof label, and a full-blown grade. Next day grading, $9. $9 next day grading. What we'll do is just like this one. So like Phil's going to raw card this one. So I just put a note on it, RCR for Phil. I'll walk back tonight before I leave here. I'll leave a stack of these on their desk. And then when I come in tomorrow, I got a stack waiting for me. And once I get a minute before we go live, when I get a minute, I will message you guys a picture of the raw card review, just let you know how it did. So it's really, really quick turnaround on those. Anything that you want to get raw card reviewed, just let me know. Hey, RCR, that one, raw card review, this one. I'll add that to the list, and all you got to do is just shoot $9 over, and I'll take care of the rest. All right, let's go Inception. $23 Topps Inception. Should be one auto in this one. All right, we got Mookie Betts. RCR on the Xavier Isaac. You got it, bud. Get that in 1 second. We got Mookie Betts. Eric Armstead. I didn't realize that. Nolan Arenado. Luis Arias. Shintaro Fujinami. James Outman on the green. Francisco Alvarez green. Do we get an extra? Ooh, we got an extra auto. Okay, nice. Extra hit here. Good luck, guys. First up, Jorge Polanco for the Twins. That is 33 out of 299. Twins getting the auto. Minnesota. Who's got them? Twins, Nick Mahan. Polanco auto. And then second auto, Gerard Encarnacion for the Marlins. That's 85 out of 99 on the pink. Marlins, Randy Hahn. Here we go, bud. Rookie auto, we'll take it. Get these sleeved up. All right, Armstead, who we got? Travis Hunter it is. There's Polanco. And then Encarnacion. We'll sleeve up the greens. The greens are unnumbered. All right. All right, well, to the big ones. Let's do it. All right. 24 tribute. First Shafter, Jags expected to play the first-round draft pick, Travis Hunter, on offense and defense. They will onboard him by giving him a heavy dose of the wide receiver position while playing him at his more natural position on defense. 2 positions for pick number 2. We'll see, man. I don't know. Like I was telling Manny, dude, if I was playing against Travis Hunter and the team I was playing is if they were really using him a lot on both sides, more than just, gadgets here and there, The whole fourth quarter, I would just run go routes. Whoever he's lined up against when he's on defense, I just tell him run a go route. Audible it off, gas him. That or design run plays towards him where he's going to have to step and make tackles, because honestly, that's probably worse than the coverage. Let's see. It's there. Can't really tell. I think it's that one. All right. Try to hit the relics first. Yeah, but I mean, if you're a safety, dude, you're gonna have to step up and play run defense, and like, dude, tackling is way more exhausting than than the running. Like I said, I see him just use them as like a gadget plays on offense. Julio, Adley, and first up on the patch, Giancarlo Stanton, 1 out of 199. Yankees. The Yankees are a big team in both of these boxes. Tribute is not just the rookie class. Honestly, it's really big on legacy teams. It's a lot of vets. It's a lot of legends. And so you're going to get teams like Yankees, Red Sox. Like, dude, they're deep. So Yankees, Garrett Nable. Dude, come on, stop doing that. There's Stanton. Next pack. Should get one stamp of approval on these. Jackie Robinson, Nolan Ryan. We got, for the Braves, Acuna and Chipper. 17 out of 99. Dual relic green to 99. 2 bat slices. Atlanta, Nick Bahan. All right. We go Braves. And then from here, dude, I can't. I think it's this one. I think that's, yeah. Okay, should be it. Should have a stamp of approval here. Vlad, Christian Yelich, and on the blue, Trout. Not the stamp of approval. 98 out of 150. Oh, my bad. Giancarlo was the stamp of approval. Mike Trout blue. Game used mem triple relic. 98 out of 150. Angels. Angels were Terry James. Manny, I'm not much of a jersey guy, man. I was at one point. If I lived in Jacksonville and I was going to the games, I would probably rock the jersey. But like, I don't know. I haven't worn a jersey in a long time. I live way too far away to be able to actually go to any games, especially to justify spending like $300 on a jersey. I'll get the t-shirt jersey for like $30. Satchel Paige, Matt Olson, and rookie auto, Abdul Carter, 3rd. Austin Wells, Yankees, 39 out of 199. So Yankees getting the second hit in this box. Their second hit in this box. Again, Yankees were Garrett Nable. Shadur's already fallen. I mean, did you say they're expecting him to go Pittsburgh? So that's probably why he didn't come to the actual live draft. Didn't want to sit there and have the cameras on him in the green room all night. Tony Gwynn, Garrett Cole. That one's numbered 17 out of 75. Yep, we can RCR the Wells. Also getting you the Cole to 75. And next auto, Luis Castillo, 81 out of 199, Seattle. That's also Garrett. 81 of 99, Luis Castillo. Let me know if you want to RCR that one too, bud. I know that's your M's. Already had a jersey retired. Maybe he's skipping the pros. I mean, dude, I get retiring his. Although still, I think it's a little soon. But Shador, dude, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy that they retired Shador's jersey. RCR Castillo too? You got it, bud. All right, there's Gary Cole. So we're going to RCR both of those autos. Got him. All right. Next one up. Come on. Shohei Ohtani. Give me a big rookie here. Garrett Cole. Big rookie auto. Come on, let's see it. It is a rookie auto. Give me a big one. Pete Kerr Armstrong. That's not a bad one. 157 out of 199. We'll take a PCA. Cubbies, Justin Gray. There you go, Justin. Pete Crow Armstrong, rookie auto. And then there's PCA. All right. 25 tribute. Last box from the case that we just cracked yesterday. We went through the one box in the break, and we did 2 live fill boxes. Speaking of live fill, we are halfway through Bowman Chrome, and we are almost halfway through Bowman's Best. See if we can get some spots down that one. Guys, I'm not going to leave that open all night. If it's not full when we close, or at least pretty close to it, making movement, we'll end it. I'm not going to keep you on it all night. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't ever want to punish you guys for taking spots in those by making you sit there and have to wait on them all night. If it's not going to go, that's okay. If it's close, we'll give it a minute. But if you want to grab a spot in that one, but you're not sure because you don't want to have to sit on it, like I said, you won't have to. Ryan says 8 in each live fill. Give me a solid J-Ram. There we go. All right, 8 on each from Ryan. I'm going to update that. So that puts us halfway closed on Bowman's Best. And then that would put us over halfway on Bowman Chrome. And Hunt and J-Ram. Let's see it. All right. Buster Posey. Randy Johnson. And the patches to 150. 73 out of 150. Anthony Volpe. There we go, Yankees. So that's the stamp of approval. It's got the alphanumeric number on it. It'll show you, if you go on the website, it'll plug in that number. It'll tell you some details about the exact game that the jersey was pulled from. So hopefully it's one he had a good game. Take 6 in each. You got it, Phil. So spot 6 down in each of them. So we are now over halfway on Bowman's Best. And really getting close on Bowman Chrome. So 6 to fill. So 6 and 6. Perfect. So that puts us 7 spots down on Chrome and 6 spots down on Bowman's Best. I have both of those boxes, by the way, listed a few dollars over retail. I think retail. If you go to Blowout has Bowman Chrome at $390. We're collecting $400. I mean, it's an extra few bucks to cover the sorting. I'm not even charging extra for shipping. And then Bowman's Best, they have Bowman's Best at $675, so it's like $15 over retail on that one. So again, it's a few extra bucks to cover the sort. Other than that, it's basically you're getting them at retail, and don't have to pay taxes, shipping, top loaders, none of that stuff. All done for you. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie. Hank Aaron. Yeah, we try to keep the live fills a good deal. All right, this is gonna be a City Connect blue, and that is to 150. Bryce Harper, Philly. City Connect 140 out of 150. Blue relic for the fills. That is Phil Kosmala with the fills. Gotcha, bud. Yeah, all the ones that I gave them from last night, I gave them like 3 or 4 thick ones. They got them all graded. So I think they should be okay with grading the thick relic cards out of Tribute. Like I said, they won't be able to slab them, but they should be able to do the RCRs. And of course, if they aren't, then just you don't need to send for it. Hasn't been an issue yet. There's that RCR. We're going to go ahead and top load that Acuna as well. Where are the Patriots going? Will Campbell. There's Acuna. Mets. Mets were Ryan Frybase getting the rookie. One more relic, and then they should be autos the rest of the way. Connor Norby. Green rookie for the Marlins, 70 out of 99. Barry Larkin. And another City Connect. This is a red. And that is Seiya Suzuki. That is 188 out of 199. Thought that was going to be a little lower numbered there on the red, but Cubs getting the patch. Chicago, Justin Gray. There's Suzuki. And Norby. Connor Norby. All right, last 3 of these should be autos. If you don't hit in these, hang tight. We still have the last 2 Jet collections of this batch. I think they made, God, I want to say it was like a 60 or 70 card batch, 50 to 70, somewhere in there. I can't remember how many I had, if it was like 25, 35, somewhere in there. Trent and I split the batch, so I'm down to my last 2. I think he should still have some, but I'm about out. Buster Posey, that's 50, 23 out of 50 for the Giants. So Giants were Alan Shaver. Gunnar Henderson, base. And then the auto to 150. It's 5 of 150 on the blue. Spencer Strider. So Braves pitcher on card auto. That's Nick Mahan. Take the Strider. There's Spencer Strider. And Buster Posey. Come on. Come on. Manny Machado. Matt Chapman. And green to 99. That's 5 of 99. Mark McGwire getting the vet. Who's got the A's? That's Jeff Bryant. On card, Mark McGwire auto, color match green to 99. We'll take that. There we go. Nothing wrong with that one. McGwire. That is Pillars of the Game auto. All right, last pack from Tribute, last auto. Again, if you don't hit here, hang tight. I still got those 2 Jet Collection boxes, so we still got a couple more pulls. Robin Yount, Yordan Alvarez, and to 75, 62 out of 75. Ozzie Smith, back-to-back nights we hit Ozzie Smith autos. Cardinals, Blake Talbot, on card to 75. We got it out of Museum Collection last night. Tonight we hit it out of Tribute. 62 of 75, Ozzie Smith. I think that's another Pillars. Yeah, Pillars of the Game auto. There you go, Blake. Nice. We'll take that. So Mark McGwire and Ozzie Smith in that one. Like I said, it's a vet and legend heavy set. All right. Come on. Let me hit somebody here. We got, what do we got left? We got 1, 2, 3 spots left in Bowman Chrome. We got 4 spots left in Bowman's Best. We can definitely get both of those closed. We are close. Usually we even get about, if we even get to halfway by the end of the break, they usually will go. So we are close. Dude, I love hearing the commissioner get booed on the way up. Mason Graham. Okay. So I thought we might get it at 5. All right. My favorite was in the movie Draft Day. I love how in Draft Day when Goodell is walking up to the podium, everybody's cheering. Like, wow. It's terrible. If you are watching that movie, go back and watch that and pay attention when Goodell takes the stage. Everybody in the audience is all clapping and cheering for him. Like, dude, come on, man. That's not how that works. All right, we got Rangers, Nolan Ryan, on card auto to 60 out of Museum Collection. 12 out of 60. Rangers, Michael Buchholz. Nolan Ryan auto. That's out of 23 Museum Collection. Nice hit, dude. We'll take that. All right, one more. Last box. Come on. Come on. Guys, make sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys text the word baseball to that number you see at the bottom of the screen, 833-448-0185. That is how I let you guys know about upcoming breaks. I cannot tag all of the people that ask to be tagged when I post breaks. So what I do is I send out a text message to anybody who wants to get it, just letting them know, all right, I'm about to post a break. I send it out about 10 to 15 minutes before every break that I do. And it has a preview of the break. It's got the picture. It's got all the box breakdowns. It shows the exact time that I'm going to post the break. and it has all the team pricing on there. So it gives you a chance to review the teams, decide who you want to go after. And if it says, like today's post said I was going to post at 4 p.m. Eastern, at 3:59, I'm on my phone waiting to hit the button. The moment we hit 4 o'clock or whatever the advertised time is, I'll hit post. I use my iPhone as the time, when that's all satellite clocked, so it should be the same for everybody. You can know the exact moment that I'm going to post the break. So text baseball to that number, 833-448-0185. It'll automatically opt you in. You'll get those text messages. If you ever want to get out, you just text the word stop, and I will remind you of that with every one of those texts. All right. Let's see. Terry. Shohei Ohtani, 2018 Topps Chrome rookie. That's on the 83 top set. So it would have been a rookie insert. PSA 9, already slabbed up. Shohei Ohtani. We'll take it, man. It's, an Ohtani slab. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Here comes the recap. Here's everything that we top loaded from the breaks. Let's see if we can get these last few teams down while we run through the recap. We had a Buster Posey to 50. Connor Norby was to 99. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie. Garrett Cole to 75. We're going to RCR this Brady Howes to 199. Paul Skeens on a silver premier. George Brett tie-dye to 25. Jackson Merrill, Concourse silver rookie. Johnny Damon orange to 49. Colt Emerson on the maroon, that was to 149. Alex Rodriguez to 199. James Wood silver. Matt Chapman to 275. Yamamoto base rookie. Colt Keith and Jackson Churio rookie refractors. Nathan Eovaldi purple to 250. Jacob Wilson, Dylan Cruz on the base rookies. And then Adrian Beltre first pitch. The hits. 5 on Chrome. We are 2 spots away. 9 and 10. Last 2 spots. I'll update here. You know what? Here, I'll update that right now. I don't want anybody to double claim. There we go. Chris has taken 5 on Chrome. Like I said, we had these boxes. I mean, these live fills are priced a few bucks over retail. Gets you a deal. RCR, the Wood and Crew. Cruz, I'm assuming. And Wood. It was these 2 right here, right, bud? Verify for me if you could, but those are the ones I'm assuming you're referencing. All right. The hits. Jancy going to the Raiders. That makes sense. All right, Ozzie Smith to 75 auto. Mark McGuire to 99 auto. Spencer Strider to 150 auto. City Connect patch, Seiya Suzuki. Bryce Harper on the game-used City Connect as well, 1 to 150. Going to RCR that one. Anthony Volpe to 150, stamp of approval patch. Pete Crow Armstrong, rookie auto to 199. Going to RCR the Luis Castillo auto to 199, as well as the Austin Wells auto to 199. Mike Trout, triple relic, game-used patches to 150. Dual relic, Chipper Jones, Ronald Acuna to 99. Giancarlo Stanton to 199, stamp of approval. We're going to RCR for Blake Talbot, the tie-dye, Xavier Isaac auto. Gerard Encarnacion to 99, rookie auto. Jorge Polanco, prospect auto to 299. Adele Amador, rookie auto. We're going to RCR this blue Aiden Miller patch to 49. Yeah, to 49. Nolan Ryan to 60, museum collection auto. All right, Terry says, pull me off of best and close Chrome. You got it, bud. You want me to take both your best spots out? So Chrome is closed. Copy. So on the payments, guys, do me a favor and make sure. So we're closed on Chrome. Terry, verify for me. Do you want me to take both of your best spots down or just one? And if it's just one, let me know which one. So on the payments, guys, do me a favor. Make sure if you're sending Venmo, the normal Venmo's fine. But if you're sending PayPal, make sure that's going friends and family. The main PayPal account that we use, the Jason's Jetbreakers PayPal, that's a business account. It can only take goods and services. So we want to make sure for that one that you use that gold 188. I have it pinned in the comments. And just make sure that those payments are coming to that gold 188 and make sure those are friends and family. I'm not factoring in for any goods and services fees. I don't want to pay those, so I don't want to charge you those. Just keep all the payments friends and family if you could. Again, if you're sending Venmo, it's fine. Normal Venmo, we take friends and family on that regularly anyway. All right. Here, let me pull. Terry, I'm going to go ahead and take both of your spots off of best. Let me know if you want me to replace one of them, bud. All right. Let me go check payments on these real quick. Actually, hang on, but before I do that, I don't want to forget this. Let me put these for RCR. All right. Sounds good, Michael. We got you, bud. All right, gonna pull you off. Yeah, if you guys need to hop off a list, man, just let me know. No worries. As long as it's like prior to closing, no issues. Absolutely, but we'll catch you on the next one, man. All right, let me check payments here real quick on Bowman Chrome. Bear with me here 1 second. I'm gonna hop out of the chat for just a second. All right, so Terry, I've got you for 4 spots. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And 4. All right, I've got Ryan for 1, Chris Jones for 2. There's Chris for 1. There's Chris for 2. There's Ryan for 1. Let's see. I'm just refreshing everything. Okay, Phil, I got yours, bud. Thank you, sir. And then I think I'm just down to Nick Bahan. I got you for a pair. I've got Nick. I've got your overpayment from the break for some of that. What would that difference be? Let's see. I think you had 54 over, so it'd be like 26 left, I think. Here, let me just message Nick real quick. We'll get started. I've got an overpayment from the break, so it's like $26 difference. All full on the live fill for Bowman Chrome. 80 total for your 2 spots. So just 20. More with your 54 overpayments. Perfect. All right. I'm going to start setting up the random. All right, new random. Bowman Chrome Hobby. 1 box. Triple random. Live fill number 1 from 424. Perfect. All right. 5 times on the random. And let me grab the team list. There we go. And I got Nick's payment in, so he's good. We are all paid up. Thank you, guys. All right. Payments all in. Hold off on picking. Hold on. All right, let's do this. Let me get a number between 1 and 9 from someone who is in the break. You got to be in the live fill for Bowman Chrome. I'll let you guys pick the box number. That's what I got left in the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What box you guys like? First number I see from someone who is in the break. Got to be in the live fill. All right, looks like 4 is the number. There's the 4. Sorry, a little fuzzy, but there we go. All right, 4 is the number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do it. Let's get this one run. Pulling this on screen. There we go. All right, so I'll make this bigger here in just a minute, guys. I got Terry James in spot 1 and 2. Nick Bahan's in 3 and 4. Chris Jones is in 5. Phil Kosmala is in 6. Chris Jones in 7. Ryan Powell's in 8. Terry James is in 9 and 10. All right, there's my 1 through 10 spots. And then here is the random. So I've got the Arizona Diamondbacks down to the Washington Nationals. There's 30 teams on the list. We're going to run this one 5 times. We'll always spin it 5 times on that random. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to take that 5th and final randomization. That's the one that we're going to use. We'll move the columns over so that if you have spot number 2, you're going to get 2, 12, and 22. If you're in 9, you're going to get 9, 19, and 29, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and get started with the break. So best of luck, guys. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin, 5. I got the Guardians down to the A's. We're going to copy and paste. I'm going to take 11. Let's get them all. 11 through 30. Take 21 through 30. Oh. And zoom. Remember, guys, it's a different class. I mean, you do have the rookies, but that first Bowman class, it's that international class. So it is a different list of prospects that you're chasing. If you need a hand with like who you're chasing with what team, let me know and I'll help you where I can. Terry James, I've got you with the Guardians, Tigers, O's, Cardinals, Red Sox, and Royals. Nick Bahan with the Rangers, Rays, Nationals, Twins, Phillies, and Angels. Rangers are a good one. This you got a bunch of prospects. Chris Jones with the Astros, Blue Jays, and Braves. Phil Kosmala with the Mets, Marlins, and Giants. Chris Jones, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, and White Sox. Dodgers also with a lot of prospects in this one. Ryan Powell with the Pirates, Cubs, and Mariners. Terry James, Yankees, Brewers, Rockies, Padres, Reds, and A's. The Padres do have Leo DeVries in this one. He is the big chase. Nick says, Chris, any interest in trading the Braves for one of his teams? I'm just going to sleeve some of these cards from the main break, so bear with me while you guys talk trades. I'm a Braves fan here. Me too. If anyone's looking for a PC team, and Nick says if anybody's looking for a PC team and he's got them, just let him know. Give it just another minute. Like I said, any trades, now is the time. I'm just going to finish sleeving what's in my hand. Just a few cards left. I do sleeve pretty quick. So last call, guys. About to cut it. Giants for Nats. Phil does PC the Nats. I will confirm that one. So Giants for Nats being offered. No, it's not. No, Woods is in 2022 Bowman. Cruz was one product before this one on the table. Cruz was in 24 Bowman. They're both in Bowman. One's in 22 Bowman. The other's in 24 Bowman. And that is true. It would be Padres. Woods' first Bowman was from 22, and you're correct. It was Padres. Go for it. All right, we can do it. So Giants and Nats. Honestly, a pretty even trade. Neither one with big prospect chases, but they do both have prospects on the list. All right, so Nats and where are they? Giants. All right, Giants to Nick, Nats to Phil. All right, any others? I didn't see anything. Let's do it. I want to take the list down. I guess if anybody missed out or if anybody wants to kick off round 2, let me know. I do have plenty of boxes, but I mean, it's probably not going to go, I don't think, but I mean, it could. I'd be surprised. I've been surprised. Might be an early one tonight. We broke a lot yesterday. And then the main break, it was a little pricier than usual. Not like crazy, but a little bit more. The high-end teams were pretty high. Ironically, the low-end teams were actually pretty low. So, all right, best of luck. Now, I'm sure I'm going to have to change this. Go ahead and do it now. And every time I try to do it preemptively, it doesn't need it. All right, good luck, guys. Josh Young, Paul Skeens, rookie. Jalvin Arias first. Francisco Velorio first. And Graylin De La Paz first on a shimmer. Those are unnumbered, but an unnumbered chrome shimmer. Skeens. Francisco Lindor, Sal Frelick, Arizona Fall League, Carson Williams, Jeremy Siriaco first, and Kyle Teal. Parker Meadows, Wilyer Abreu, Acuna, both Acuna. So just kind of house rules on this. Anytime you have a multi-team card, if it's unnumbered, we always go left to right. So left side will be Braves with Ronald Acuna. If it's numbered, autoed, anything other than just base, then we'll random it. But non-numbered, non-autoed, nothing like that. We'll go left side. Blake Dunn first and Felman Celestin. There we go, left to right or top to bottom. Shohei Ohtani. My first Bowman J-Dom rookie insert. Jackson Churio, rookie on a refractor. We'll check that number. Wayner Luciano first and Vladimir Asensio first. And it's unnumbered. Is it a... Dude, that's not a variation, is it? That might be. Hang on. Yeah, because if it's a refractor, it should be numbered, and it's not, so that must be a variation. That's got to be a variation. Hold on. Yeah, let me compare it to Skeens. Yeah, different number. So, Churio, image variation. Brewers, Terry James. If somebody wants to confirm, it doesn't look like an image variation, but I can't remember off the top of my head what his Bowman picture looks like. We might pull one, we might find out, but I think that's a variation. Because if it was a refractor, it should be numbered, and it is not. So if that's the case, we'll take it, Terry. Everson Pereira, Nick Gonzalez. This one's all Brewers. Luis Lara, Jefferson Cuero from Venezuela. International Impact. Jeter Martinez first. Emil Morales first. That is the Dodger you want to see. There are a handful of good Dodger prospects. That's the good one, though. Emil Morales first. And then this one should be an auto. Jordan Westburg. A.J. Smith-Shawver. Pascal Ferreras first. Tyron Lorenzo first, another good Dodger. And base auto for the A's. That's not bad at all. Miles Naylor. Okay. Oakland. Terry James. Miles Naylor first. No number. Base auto. We'll take it. The other Naylor. Hopefully get some color on this other auto. Yeah, not a bad couple of hits there. I'll take it. Terry doing well. Come on. Come on. Yordan Alvarez. Alexander Canario. Darling Fernandez. We're going to get our case hit coming up on the Ascension. Raul Perez first. Case hit Bowman Ascension is Diamondbacks Jordan Lawler, rookie. So Diamondbacks Chris Jones with the case hit. Not as big of a case hit chase as a lot of other products case hit is, but it is one per case. Ascensions. Adley Rutschman, Jordan Lawler, Fall League, Kyle Manzardo, Sebastian Walcott, and James Wood, base prospects. Come on. Come on, give me something big. Rafi Devers, Pete Crow Armstrong, International Impact, Lazaro Montes, Yordan Alvarez from Cuba, left side's the Mariners, Angel Feliz first, and Luis Morales first. Emmett Sheehan, Austin Wells, Steven Martinez first, Derek Bernard first, and it came to the league, Junior Caminero, one per box. Getting the rookie for the Rays. That was Nick Mahan. Jackson Merrill, rookie. Mason Wynn. Ceddanne Rafaela, Ozzie Albies from Curacao. Vladdy Guerrero first and Adolfo Sanchez first. So Red Sox taking that one. All right, auto should be here. Come on. Come on. It's on color. I think, wait a minute, that might not be the auto. Yeah, auto looks like it's going to be a refractor. Jose Altuve, Julio Zayas first. Alexander Albertus first. Actually, that front one, yeah, the front one's the auto. The refractor is Emil Morales, okay, 250 out of 499. So again, refractors, yeah, like I said, numbered. So first Bowman, nice one for the Dodgers. Who had the Dodgers? Chris Jones. And the auto is the Mariners, Dowell Joseph, 10 out of 100 on the mini diamond. Nice low numbered auto. To a hundy. Mariners were somewhere. Ryan Powell, 8 spot. Good color on that auto. There's Emil Morales to 499. All right. So recap. We had Emil Morales to 499. Ascensions, Jordan Lawler. Emil Morales, first Bowman. Jackson Churio, image variation. Nice rookie. J-Dom, my first Bowman. Paul Skeens, base rookie. And then our autos, Dowell Joseph to 100. Miles Naylor, base auto, first Bowman. Both first Bowmans. And that is it. That's what I got for this one. It's out of 100, but it's number 10 out of 100. Yeah, the mini diamond is. So not bad on the color. Definitely lower than we usually get. And if anybody wants to grade to like raw card review any of those, just let me know. I can, we can raw card those just like we do the cards from the break, same thing. So I can add those over to the stack if there's anything you guys want me to pull. But other than that, I mean, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna close the Bowman's best. That one's not looking too promising. So I'm gonna make a last call. If anybody wants me to crack anything for him, like Percy wise or anything, let me know. RCR, you got it, bud. Otherwise, we'll have an early night. All right, cool. Got it, bud. Here, I'm going to print this real quick. Absolutely, man. You too. Yeah, I won't mind, man. I've had some late nights. I had that root canal this morning, which went really well. By the way, it went as well as it could go as a root canal. But yeah, I had to like I wanted to have this break all written up and ready to go. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I wanted to be able to like push the text out from the chair if I had to. And so I stayed late last night getting all that done after doing like all the live fills that we did. So like I was here till like 2 in the morning yesterday. So I don't mind an early night. I can do that. All right, cool. Well, guys, I'm going to call it there. Again, congrats to everybody who hit in this one. If I wasn't able to get you hit, I'll try to get you guys next time. I will line something up for tomorrow. We'll get one more break in before the weekend, and then we'll have a few days off. So, cool. Appreciate it, guys. Didn't get 10 autos, Ryan? I did. So here's the deal on that one. We did we had a case. We actually had like 6 cases of optic. We buy and sell a lot wholesale. And so Jason had sold most of the optic. He held the case for us. But there's like 4 different breakers who are breaking optic. I mean, it's me, Manny, Coit, and Drake. So we all split that case. It came here. I got it. I took 3 boxes from the case, and then 3 went to Manny, 3 went to Coit, 3 went to Drake. So we each got a quarter of the case. I had it yesterday. They showed up a day late. They were supposed to get here on Tuesday. We were overnighting them so they'd have them on Wednesday, but they didn't show up until Wednesday. So I had them on release day. The other guys didn't. We overnighted them. They got theirs today. I lined a break with 1 box of Optic Hobby, and we pulled 10 autos out of that box. I had Optic lined up as a live fill, and we filled 2 rounds of the live fill before we ever even finished the main break. Before we ever got into before we got into the live fill, we had already filled the next round of live fills. So we opened all 3 of my boxes last night. The one from the break was the only one that had 10 autos. So we didn't know, like, is it a one-off? Is it just this one random box? And then we started seeing posts today of people reporting case breaks where like 5 different boxes in the case had 10 autos in them. And Drake was on, I think, TikTok tonight and had 2 boxes out of that same case that had 10 autos. So there may still be a couple more boxes out there between Coit and Manny that have like 10 autos. Manny lined a break today. I think he's probably breaking it now or close to it. He might have already broken it or be about to break it. I'm not sure. I think he had I don't know if it was a mini to close or a mini to like almost close. Just as we were going live, he was too. So I don't know where he is on his case, but he's breaking his over in Jet Breakers on Facebook. Coit is breaking his 3 boxes over on Drip. I don't know if he's doing them all tonight. I don't know if he's doing them one at a time. I have no idea what his schedule is, but I know we all got 3, and mine are done. I burned through all mine last night. So, it is pretty cool. It's pretty crazy. So we got that first one. It was like, dude, we had no idea that was going to be the case. And the autos just kept coming out. It was fun. It was a really, really fun box to break. So I was very much hoping we'd get another one like that, but the other 2 were normal. So we did get a downtown out of one of them. So we got one of the dual downtowns. It was CJ Stroud and trying to remember who. It was a receiver on it with them. It was a dual. Stephon Diggs, that's who it was. It was Stroud and Diggs dual. So that was a cool one. All right, I think it's just me and you in here, so I'm going to let you guys run. Take care, guys. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.